Welcome back to Speed Dating for Ghosts. We are going to move on to a different room this time, I think. So we're done with the Room of Palms. Let's go to the Room of Liars. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. God, that's a depressing space. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plushed stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. Yeah, I feel that. The bell rings, and a ghost appears. Aww. They're so shy. Ah, a ghost. Oh God. Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not used to it either. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except, this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing, listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does that mean? Take it one step at a time. Steps, yeah. That's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up, after I died, I fell right through my coffin. Through my own body. Down, down, down. Into the bedrock. It was so dark. That sounds awful. It was. I will never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal. Not flesh, just like, you know, how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object. And the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there. Stuck in solid rock. Could you hear anything? Nothing. I heard nothing. It's impossible to forget that sound. I hope I never hear it again. Ah! The bell rings. Oh. That was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Well, yeah, that felt very relatable in a way I don't want to talk about. Another ghost appears. Well, look what we have here. Ghost voice creaks like ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. It sure is, buddy. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? You seem ancient. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 1665. I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves, lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat. The fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. You know, he does have a genuine gravitas, and then he says, nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. Damn, dude. I try my best. Do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? Wow. I can pull my face off. Spooking like that may shock 'em, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way, the living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spooking's the stuff that eats at you. Makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? What else you got? Slow down there, bedsheet. Learning to spook 'em takes time. If a legendary spooking is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's going to take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin's in the details. I don't feel like this is a date. I feel like a lot of these aren't dates. But you know what? It's fine. The bell rings. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Another ghost appears. Want to make some money? Excuse me? Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills. Cashola. You know the stuff. How, though? Not so fast. Let me feel this out first. You could be a narc. What is even going on here? Classic narc line. I'm just fooling. No narc would dress like that. Wow, okay. This is a singles mixer. Yes, it certainly is. And I'm looking for eligible, accomplices. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. Nice to meet you, Leon. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together, that's it. No more contact. At least not for a couple of months. What if I want to rob more? Whoa. Let's start with one. If it goes off without a hitch, then maybe we go serial. The problem with robbing banks, people see the robbers, but you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's the perfect crime. There's no such thing. True facts, but nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least, it'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. Well, those are 3 interesting characters. So, we're going to start the second round in the next episode. I'll see you guys then.